Hey, pussy, are you still there?
I actually admire that you can actually be this fake. And like when the TV comes on, how you can just change. You're the scum of the earth.
You don't doubt to me, I couldn't do it. The odds that I couldn't do it. Look at me now. Lebanon, pound for pound, headshot dead. That's it.
There's guys out there that are doing this day in and day out. They live and breathe this stuff that they don't get the recognition or credit that they deserve.
Is the secret to fighting?
Not being a fucking pussy. Honestly, you can teach anybody how to fight. But like, if you're a fucking pussy, that's a really hard thing to teach someone not to be.
Yo.
Yo, what's happening?
What's up? How'd you like that intro, Nasty? You like it now that we can listen to it pre-pod? How cool is that?
That might be the hardest intro in the game right there.
Yeah, ain't nobody stopping that, pussy.
I know.
I love it, dude. Hey, I'm kind of upset at you, Murky, though, because when we did the editing last week, you cut out the part when I came in, and the first thing I said was you still there, pussy? Or right when we started the podcast last week, it was the first thing I said when we started. But then you had to cut out the video, and then when you cut out the video, it cut out my first initial words.
So
that's what happened.
I didn't cut out the video. So what happened was YouTube did that on its own. And
oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So in Creator Studio or whatever, I got the thing, and it would edit out the part that had the copyright complaint. So I just let them edit out the part with the copyright complaint. And that's just, I just wanted to do it because I was quick and they kept the video up. I didn't want them to take the fucking video down or keep it blocked.
Yeah, because apparently you can't. Everyone else in the world seems to be able to put fight clips in their YouTube videos and react to them, but apparently we do it one time and they fuck our whole episodes up. So thanks YouTube for that.
Well, now we know. Now we know.
Yeah, now we've learned our lesson. Well, boys, Nasty, we missed you on Sunday's episode. Me and Murky had a blast. He had a mouthful of Ilia cock, and I had a mouthful of sadness. And we still want to give you your chance to kind of say your few words. What was your thoughts? What did you think about Volk's loss before we jump into UFC Mexico? Murky, also one thing too, boys, I don't know what episode we're on now because we kind of went off sidetrack with episode numbers and posted like 4 different episodes last week. So we're 57. Kind of just all over the place now. So
overall 57 sounds 57.
Right.
I
think
overall 57 sounds right. All right. So we're going to go with that. Well, boys, it's Over the Octagon episode 57 ? We're back with another one. UFC Mexico's this week. Nasty, you missed us this last podcast, but it's all good, bro. I want to hear what your thoughts were for the Volk Topuria fight, and then we can jump into UFC Mexico.
Definitely, man. I mean, I was definitely upset. I think most of the fans were, but at the end of the day, it wasn't as shocking as I thought it would be. I think every Volk fan had a feeling this definitely could happen. It's not like, dude, that's what he does. That's how he penetrates you. His powerful boxing can punch through their guard. It's insane. So it wasn't as shocking, but I think we're witnessing a big fucking switch up in the UFC. There's going to be a lot out, a lot new. I think there's going to be a lot of new champs this year. This is the shift that always happens where people get mad. Like, oh, man, Conor McGregor's done. Oh, man, Volk is done. There's going to be a new face, new villains. It's insane. I'm excited. I see so many fucking things about to happen, man. But I'm still mad. Volk, I wouldn't have been mad if you retired. I think that jaw is fucked. But, I mean, does he deserve a rematch? Yes, but not immediately. Let him get his head right first.
Sure. I think I said, I don't know if you agreed with me, Mercury, or not, but I said if he did take a break off and say he didn't even rematch Ilia, which I know he's going to want to because he's going to want to avenge that loss, which, I mean, any man would if he lost. Sure. He did the same thing with Islam. He did the same thing. He's going to want to do the same thing with Ilia. But one thing I want to see as a fan, like I want to see him truly put a little bit of pounds on, go up a weight class, like on that natural weight, full camp, and fight Charles Oliveira.
Yeah. Yeah, wow. It's an awesome fight.
Wow.
I think that would be a really good fight, in my opinion. People might disagree with me because there's a lot of Charles haters out there and there's a lot of Charles lovers out there. But I personally think that's a pretty fair matchup in my opinion. And I'd like to see the Max versus Ilia.
Oh,
That one to me intrigues me more than anything. Either Max or Yair, because I just want to see how Ilia fights with a guy who has that distance control, who is good at utilizing their distance. So I just want to see that. If that's going to be his next fight, I want to see that. Hopefully he doesn't start acting like a bunch of the other crybabies and being like, I want to fight Conor McGregor. I want to fight the next belt. I want to do this. Fuck everybody else. Like, no, dude, defend your belt. Like everyone should be. I'm so sick of that crap, dude. I wish these champs would defend their belt a few times before they tried to fight other people outside of their division, man.
I agree, man. He was more of an asshole in the press conference than he was in the post conference, though. He immediately was a different. I think he just did that on purpose and wanted to rile people up. But afterwards, I thought he handled it better, dude. Like he's tough, dude. He's the real deal, man. That is some insane fucking power, bro.
It is.
That's dirty, man. And I don't know, man. He might be doing this for a while.
We'll see. I mean, there's only one thing to do, and that's give him whoever's next in line. And I think we'll kind of talk about that a little bit tonight too, because there's two potential people fighting on this upcoming card that could potentially be his next fight. But yeah, you got anything else you want to add to that card?
I mean, the whole entire card. I mean, the Robert Whittaker Paula fight was that was sick. I fucking enjoyed that one. I thought it was called right. Ian Gary, I thought he did slim it out. Definitely think he's right where he should be ranking wise. He has a lot to do. I like that. He honestly, dude, if he knocked him out, he would have been like a top 4 fighter in that division, but he didn't, and he barely won. And people say that he could have lost. Hopefully he gets humbled, but he's correct. I feel like he's a good number 7 in that division. He's got a lot of growing to do. And
if I'm not mistaken, did he not move into the top 7?
I think he did because he beat number 8. So I think he might be like
I think he jumped up high.
Really?
With that win, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I could be wrong, but
I got him right here.
I think he may have jumped up pretty high.
I got him right here.
Yeah, number 6. He jumped up 4 spots to number
6. Wow.
So now what do you do? And like the reason why what do you say?
Colby. You got to give him Colby.
You know what?
That's who he called out.
Yeah, that's who he called out. But you know what I hate about that is I don't want to see Colby fight him. And I don't like the fact that he jumped Sean Brady, because I feel like if they would have put him at number 6, then we would have gotten Brady Gary. But since he jumped Sean Brady, they're not going to make him fight backwards in the rankings. And I don't like that. I don't think you should have jumped a guy whose only loss is to the guy who's next in line for the title. And
it's coming off a dominant victory over Kevin Gastelum.
Dominant. So, that's kind of stupid to me. Unless the UFC gets real petty and throws Ian Gary versus Bilal Muhammad, then I'll be happy. Then talk dirty to me, dude. I'll be happy with that. But